Here's another quick video and thought about my grandfather, and just being in a position where you walk your parents down to the bridge, that bridge of life, so they can cross over, right? And it's always been my plan to walk my grandpa to that point, walk into the bridge so that he can cross it, meaning be with him all this time to the end, is what I'm saying, right? So like, stick around, take care of him, care for him, walk him to the bridge until the day comes and it's time for him to go home. We don't know when that hour is, right? But he's certainly not eating as much, which concerns me. And I was talking to him about that. Just that he needs to eat. He needs to make sure he has something in his stomach, even if it's not too much, because if he doesn't eat, he's going to get sick and he's going to have to go to the hospital. Or, like I told him, I don't want you to fall down and break a leg and then spend your days in the end there in rehab or at the hospital. I don't, and it makes me sad. It makes me sad to see my grandfather in that state. But and I had a moment with him on the bed, just sitting next to him, and I was really wanting to just visit with him, because I got a call from the caretaker that he hasn't been eating, and I'm like, well, I'm going over there to go drop some supplies off, so I'll visit with him and just see what's up. And then I couldn't help but get emotional and just shed some tear, and then he shed some tear, and like always, he's like, don't worry, it's okay. Like, he doesn't want me to be sad, right? And I can't help it. He's 91 years old, I'm 46. He's been around in my life for a long time, right? And the end is never how you think it is, right? It's never the idea end in what you think it's going to be. In my mind, it's always been a certain, like, he's going to live up to this certain age that I've had in my head, and we're going to put him to rest, and everything's going to be fine, and everything's going to play out the way I think it is. And no, life doesn't play like that. And knowing that I'm getting closer to that bridge with him, it's not going to be the way that I think it's supposed to be, or the way it's going to end, right? Like he tells me, you just never know. You never know. But I can tell he's tired. I can tell that he's getting closer to that bridge to cross over. And I just told him, and he's like, I said, hopefully you die here in the house, like the way you want, and not in the hospital or a nursing home or something. And I'm sharing this with you because a lot of you haven't walked your parent down that path. A lot of you, from a distance, maybe know someone else, or like you're never going to experience it because your parents have passed away. They passed away years ago. So you're never going to experience what I'm experiencing. And at my age, I'm fortunate to go through this, but at the same time, it's been stressful. It's been a lot of work. And I've had some of y'all reach out to me saying, man, I don't envy you. I'd love to have my grandfather. I'd love to seeing the relationship you two have. If you've been with me for a long time, I put him on my channel here before. But with him living such a long time, the double-edged sword is you spend more time, you get bonded, you go through a lot of stress, because my concern is always just his well-being, his health care. Just, is he okay? Is he eating? Those are things that some of you will never experience. And if you haven't yet experienced them because your parents are alive, get ready, because it is a journey. It is a ride. It is a lot of work, and it's stressful. I'm not complaining, I'm just sharing, so maybe this will be useful to somebody out there that's going through this right now. I'm sure it is. There's another YouTuber on here, I don't want to call him out. He's pretty much doing the same thing I'm doing. Same thing. So he knows exactly what I'm going through. And part of me wishes that it didn't prolong as long as it did, because it has been stressful. It has taken a toll on me. The flip side is I'm grateful that he's been here still. I'm grateful that we've been able to have these experiences and these moments and so forth. So there's no regrets in that. And sometimes, you know, they say, you know, be careful what you say, be careful what you ask for, because when it happens, you're gonna probably wish that you weren't thinking that. And in my mind, I'm thinking that now, but I'm gonna miss him when he's gone. And I cried a little bit on the bed when I was sitting next to him, and he was sitting up on, you know, in the bed too. And I just told him, I was like, everything changes, Grandpa. Everything. I can't stop time. I can't stop you from getting old. And not that I'm a fool thinking that I can, but as far as stopping time, the concept is walking him down to the bridge, right? That bridge being he passes on in his own house. I thought that was going to happen 5, 8, 10 years ago, and he's still here. But I'm tired. He's tired. And I think we both want the same thing. For him to die in his house peacefully as he wants. And I don't want him suffering. And, you know, it's taking a toll on me too, as well. Some of you will never experience it. Some of you that will experience it, get ready. But until then, live your life. And don't stress so much. And seek help when you need it. I've been one to try to take on everything myself, and it's too much at times. So anyway, right out.